All right, guys, coming back with round two. Good lord, it was actually pretty quick turnaround. They were I think they were like the second to last team.
They've definitely been. They've got a good turnaround.
Yeah.
And they're working on that, which is a good
thing. No, the turnaround was pretty quick. It was only like 2-3 minutes.
So for our match this time around, we still have our Grixis.
Our blue player from last game.
Our blue-black Scarab God player.
Scarab God
is still in the feature match for this round. We will have a new player coming up for
his opponent. We don't know who it is yet. Actually, if I can look out the window.
I think it was.
Who is he playing? Let's see. He's there on the green.
Andrew Tibbet. Never heard of him.
Andrew Tibbet. Don't know him. But I know the guy on the blue side, so a little biased. I'm gonna be honest, chat. A little biased. Can we actually pull up chat on the right side of that screen over there, so we can take a look at chat if we?
Yeah, sure. I'll see what I can.
Oh, we can. Oh, yeah, we probably have some chitter chatter going on. There you go. Then just bring it over to the right side, and then just like click. Yeah, and then open up. Yeah, bring chat down.
The chat's open.
Chat, you're not talking to us. What's going on?
I think it's everybody like just kind of watching. And
That's fair. Fair enough, chat. That's all right. All right, so we're gonna see what this guy wants to do. What he wants to play.
Is that the guy from Midlothian?
I don't know. There's a lot of people from a lot of different stores here.
Which is nice.
We did open up, like, I say we, but I mean our friends opened up in a pretty accessible area, pretty close to the freeway and all that
100%.
stuff.
It's first day open. They've got
I wouldn't say max. You want?
I think like 30 people in here, but split between both formats.
All right, sorry about that. We got interrupted by somebody at the window.
So they've got 13 people for standard and
15 for modern. 15 to 15, no 20.
No, it's not 20. 9, 10, 11,
12 tables.
8, 9, 10, 11,
14.
12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 14. Oh yeah, it's 14 and
10.
14 and 10 is 24. Okay,
so
24
that's not bad.
people.
I think max capacity for the store is 60.
I know for Magic it's 52.
Is that how many people are the occupancy for the store though? I was trying to
The occupancy for the store is probably higher, but for the tables that we have set up, it's like 52 is the max.
Hey, you know what? First day open, that's half.
It is half.
That's actually
that's not bad.
A little bit over half, but still.
Yeah.
I didn't see you won the die roll because I was too concerned with numbers.
Figuring it out.
That's okay. Is he playing?
Okay, so we've got
red, black, blue. Red, black, blue.
Okay. So
well,
thought this would happen.
All right. Well, we're gonna play. All right. Well, Grixis Scarab God versus blue black Scarab God.
Yep. All right. So our red player has started already. He's got 2 lands on the battlefield. Looks like he's gonna start off with a Siphoner.
Siphoner. Nope. Never mind. Just kidding.
Yes, no, maybe so?
Oh, I went out there and made sure that nobody could hear us talking, and they can't hear us at the table, so that's good.
Oh, good. Okay, so he's going to start out with an Argyle Bloodfast.
Oh,
okay.
Wow. All right, we're playing that card.
That's a main deck card. Very interesting. I didn't think it'd be
They're slightly different builds, obviously.
Right.
One of them has one more color, but they do essentially the same thing, but different.
All right.
I like how he's like trolling his opponent by putting his deck in the middle of the fucking field. I love it.
All right, so our red player has drawn a card. He's got their Argyle Bloodfast running. He does have a Champion of Wits. He's got a Magma Spray. He's got Scarab God. He's got a Glint-Sea Siphoner.
He's got a lot of things going on for him.
So
he's going to pay 2 and draw a card.
Yeah.
I mean if you got to use it. I think the blue-black Scarab God is probably a little bit better. It's got a little bit more. It's a little bit more refined.
It's more consistent. You only have 2 colors to worry about.
Yeah. It's not like it's like energy where you can just play an Aether Hub and be like, all right, well, I fixed my mana problem.
Yeah, right. Now this might be a good time to play that tapped land, the Irrigated Oasis or whatever.
I think he wants to play a creature. I think he wants to get something down and know it's not going to get countered. Never mind, just kidding. I'm wrong.
Well, he doesn't have any creatures in his hand. He's got a lot of counter magic, which is why I thought he would play down the
tap lane. Yeah.
Now his opponent does have 8 cards in hand, so he has to start playing something, or he's just going to draw some more.
He does not care.
Okay, he found a land. He got lucky. Oh wait, he's still got
9 or 8 cards.
He still has 8.
Holy
so he has to
moly.
discard something.
What are you discarding? Unless you're playing something that's 1 mana, which I don't think you do.
Well, his only 1 mana spell is probably either that Magma Spray or the Fatal Pushes in his
You know what
deck.
I'm surprised isn't in the format? Snake.
I mean, yeah.
Green
there's-
black snake is.
Well, I mean, it's still a good card. It's still a good deck. It's just it doesn't.
Oh, Champions of Wits in the graveyard. Whoop, whoop.
Which I mean isn't horrible.
No, that's pretty
kinda,
good
He kind
for
of
him.
wants it there.
Yeah.
Now, he draws untapped land for the blue player. He could play that desert now that he has the 3 mana open for his counter spells. But he's gonna stick with playing some untapped basics.
I think he wants to make sure he has enough for double Essence Scatter.
All right, so red player draws a card. He did not draw a land, so red player has been landlocked. So he's gonna go down to 14. He's gonna draw a card.
He's just trying to draw a
He
land.
did not find a land.
No, he did not, and that's kind of sucks
So,
for him. If he has another Champions
He's
of
got
Wits,
9 cards in hand.
yeah. If he's got Champions, yeah, you got to get rid of that Magma Spray, dude.
He's got to get rid of 2 cards. If he had another Champion of Wits and the Magma Spray, that's probably
That's
what
what I would get rid of.
Oh, double Scarab God, really?
What?
I mean, oh no, that's not
Oh,
Scarab.
that's a Whirler Virtuoso.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking on
hey,
the same time.
Hey, you know what? Cards I know.
Yeah, right.
I know well.
That's right. Okay, so now he's gonna
There
play
we go.
the,
Okay, cool. He's got 4 mana.
the desert.
He's got 4 mana left. Or open. He's
Okay.
got.
He found a Spiral of Canal, so now he's got all 3 of his colors. He's gonna pass the turn. Our blue player is gonna untap, takes a draw, finds another land. Okay, drawn Catacomb. It's gonna pass back. So this is pretty much what we're gonna be seeing all game. So he's gonna lose 2 to the Argos Bloodfast. Red player is gonna untap and draw a card. He finds Aether Hub, and I believe he finds another basic land.
The land I thought he wasn't going to play,
Mhm.
he plays.
Right.
It's okay, whatever. I just don't understand.
So 5 mana. He could play a Scarab God here, but probably not the best idea.
Yeah, probably not.
So he's gonna go for
Well,
a Champion of Wits. Okay.
yeah, Champion of Wits. Do you counter it?
He can. It's not the worst card to counter, but like,
I guess you could counter it. I guess it would be the best idea because then Champion of Wits just goes to the graveyard.
yeah, but then it eternalizes for 6. So the next turn he'll probably just play a land and eternalize.
Well, he
it if
doesn't have
wanted
land in
to.
his hand.
I thought he did.
No, he has to draw another land.
I thought he had a basic in his hand.
No, we just saw him cycle through his hand again.
That's fair. All right, we're gonna see an Essence Scatter.
Essence Scatter. Essence Scatter is the correct call here. And then
He's gonna pass the turn.
on his turn, he can play Scarab God if he wants.
Well, assuming that there's no counter magic. Now search for Escanta. There's a fucking
Ooh,
card.
now there's an expensive card in Standard.
Yeah, right.
All right, I see you, and you are at.
Now,
flip
if this
card.
draws out a counterspell, then if he had a Scarab God in his hand,
Oh
he could play it.
hell! Oh,
No.
oh,
that's
he's gonna go down to 10.
That's a Bloodfest.
He did half the work for his moment.
So-
what a nice guy. Did he just draw land?
He
He sure did.
He drew Aether Hub.
Yeah, he drew
has
a
another
land. Yeah,
Now he can land Eternalize the Champion of Wits if he
and then
wants
his
to.
opponent counters it.
Well, no, Champion of Wits is Eternalize is an activated ability.
You're right. Then it gets disallowed,
No, that's fair. He could just.
and then it just gets. Then it's gone. It's exiled.
It's true. Let's see what happens here. So it looks like a Glint Sleeve Cipher.
Okay, never mind. You can let that resolve because you can fatal push that whenever you want.
If he has a Fatal Push in hand.
I'm assuming he has a fistful of counter spells
That's fair.
and 1 draw spell. Are we gonna glitzy? Oh, we're gonna glimmer. We're gonna glimmer for justice here.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, Eternalize is 7. It's not 6.
7.
Yeah.
It's an expensive Eternalize here.
So he's gonna scry 2.
Vraska's Intent and a Disallow. I like both of those cards, but I think you're looking for a creature here. Never mind, just kidding. Don't listen to me.
So
He gets to search for Azcanta.
So he's got 2 cards. He gets to search for Escanta during his upkeep, and it
Upkeep.
looks like he's gonna keep it because it's a land.
Well, yeah. He saw it and immediately put it in his hand.
So he's
he
got 8
plays a
lands.
land, and he's got 6 cards in his hand.
He has many things.
He can do many things. I think you keep you need to keep the Vraska's Content for when the Eternalized Champion of Wits comes out because that's going to be massive.
Well, it'll be a 4/4, but he can just disallow the trigger from the.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you're having a counter war spell, you can just like end the counter war spell and just kill it.
Well,
with
no.
Vraska's.
So the Eternalize on the champion is 7, right?
Right.
So then you disallow the Eternalize if he pays for the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then he's tapped out, and then you get to do whatever you want.
And then on your turn, you get to
yeah, literally do whatever you
you
want.
get to play your Scarab God and kill him. Get him for 2? Sure. I'll take. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. He's gonna fatal push. He doesn't want to take any damage. He says, "I would like to win the game without taking damage."
That's fair. But he did give his opponent 3. He gave his opponent an energy. So his opponent has 3 energy. Blue player has 2 energy. Let's see what happens here.
Plays a land.
Now, he's got double Essence Scatter. He does not have a negate or a disallow in his hand. So if he tries to play the Scarab God, he might be in trouble. Now, Gonti here...
Gonti's good, but it's going to get counter... We're going to have a counter war for Gonti. I don't think you don't...
Oh, no, he doesn't have any disallows or negates.
Oh, he doesn't have anything?
No, he has...
Red player doesn't have anything?
Scatters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get Essence Scattered, sir.
Yeah, he's just going to...
Essence Scatter that.
It's completely fair.
Cool, yeah. Oh, you know what would be really pro for blue player? On his turn, he plays Scarab God and takes the Gonti.
He could, but the problem is that the red player... Well, okay, so blue player does have the counter magic to...
To protect everything.
On the board.
Yeah.
All right, so blue player is looking with his search. He's going to bin a land. He's going to draw a card.
And draws a fatal push.
Yep, so he's... another removal spell.
I'm sorry, a Spartan push.
A Spartan. Alright, so red player is going to lose another 2 life to the Bloodfast, and he's going to untap.
That's what I want the new emote to be. Spartan push.
Alright, so we've got another Aether Hub, 4 energy. He does have a Glint Sleeve Siphoner in hand. We do see the Scarab God. He could play the Glint Sleeve here. Now, blue player will probably just fatal push it.
Yeah, probably.
And again, if the blue player can find like a non-creature permanent to put on the battlefield right now, that'd be great.
Pushing it? Are we gonna? Oh, we're gonna let it stay for now, I guess. At the end of the turn, I guess push. I guess
Yeah,
that's fine.
Push it. That's fine. Push it real good.
It feels really bad, but the red players can't do anything.
Well, red player hasn't drawn into any non-creature counter spells.
Yeah.
So he's gonna search. He's going to bin Ruin, which is going to flip the search next.
Yep.
Oh no, it flips it this turn.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the backside of Search for Escanta in a while, so let's see exactly what that does.
Escanta's good. It's gonna give him mana and do a bunch of really good things.
Okay.
Searching for Escanta.
He's gonna lose 2 life to the Argo Bloodfast to go to 6.
That's really ballsy. You're looking for creatures, by the way.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Okay, so when it flips, it turns into a land. You can pay 3, tap, look at the top 4 cards of your library, build a non-creature, non-land from among them, put it in your hand, put the rest in the bottom. Okay.
Scry 4.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just Scry 4. But not really a Scry, it's a look.
Yeah, well.
Alright, so he's going to cycle the black blue forest, black blue desert. He draws another Essence Scatter. He has a commit now, so he does have a non-creature counter spell now.
You're right, he does, but
okay, so
how
he's gonna
good
pay
is
2 mana.
how good is Commit to Memory right
He's
now?
gonna go to 4.
How good is Commit to Memory right now?
Commit right now isn't that great.
You mean Memory? It's not that good right now?
No, Memory
Commit.
is the one where everybody shuffles and draws 7.
Yeah,
the commit part of it isn't great right now. I mean, like, it's a counter spell, but like, man.
Half of the card is good right now.
Half the card is good, yeah. Now, what would be really funny is if our blue player had a way to just like deal direct life damage to the red player, because he's at 4.
This is why we're playing the X black spell.
Okay, we can't play Torment of Hellfire.
Explain to me
It is
why.
still a good card.
Wait. Look how much land he has.
I know.
And then tell me how that's not good right now.
That's fair. Although he could play Torment of Hellfire right now for
a ton.
But
He can kill him.
The problem is that for Torrent,
He literally
can discard cards.
He just had to discard a card and it had to be his counterspell. You see that?
Well, yeah, but it's an Essence Scatter.
That's what I'm saying. It's like now it's just like, well, he's discarding his counterspells. Might as well play a Scarab God.
Yeah, right. Okay, so he's going to maybe search. Maybe search.
He's trying to decide how much land, maybe.
Okay, so he finds another land.
Okay.
I feel like all of his Scarab Gods and everything are at the bottom of his deck.
Yeah, he needs to start looking.
Yeah, right.
He needs to start peeking with search.
Alright, so...
Passes the turn back.
Argo's Bloodfast does flip on the red player's turn. He's going to use it one more time. It goes to 2.
Woo!
Okay, then.
This is when your opponent plays literally any burn spell.
He could have just played like a
Alright, we're flipping it over.
Alright, so now it is the sacrifice a creature, gain life equal to its toughness.
But the creature has to stick.
The creature has to stick.
That's the problem.
And ain't no creature sticking with all that.
No, the blue player's got like it's got 7 cards in his hand, and I think 5 of them are counter spells.
Billions. Alright, so he plays a land. Red player still can't play. I mean, he can attempt to play a Scarab God now. I just don't think he's gonna like what happens.
I mean, You know what? You got to go for it at some point. You're at 2 life.
He does have the commit, so he can commit the first counter spell, but then he can't.
Yeah,
stop
but
the
you're not
second
going to
one.
win the counter war spell when somebody has 10 mana on the board.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, here we go. Let's see what you got for counters. Just play a Essence Scatter first. He commits, then you disallow.
Actually, so here's something that depends on how the red player taps. He could disallow. If the red player taps this land that lets him sacrifice a creature
Oh, yeah, he's done.
to play the counter, to play the commit,
Yeah.
then he taps the 4 for the Vraska's Contempt and exiles it. Never has to deal with it again.
Yeah, that's actually that'd be huge if he can do it that way. He's going to disallow first.
Yeah, so we see the disallow.
Yeah, I think that's the play he's going for because he has another disallow and a Vraska's, and he was eyeballing the Vraska's that look like on top.
Yeah.
He has to. Oh, he's not going to try to protect it? Okay.
Alright.
Passes the turn. This is known. This is when you pay. Pay for your Azcanta. Pay to look at the. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was going to bother me if it didn't happen.
Alright, so we see Scarab God, negate, land, and Glimmer.
Do we take the Glimmer? I guess we take the
Glimmer. It's
and
either
then
you take the Glimmer or you take the negate, and the Glimmer is just more powerful right now.
yeah, because then you get to draw. You get to see 4 cards essentially.
Oh, he's
Oh,
gonna
you gotta
take
take the negate. Okay.
Alright.
Do you reveal off of
Yes, I believe you reveal of this.
Do you have to reveal, or is it a May?
I don't think it's a May.
Could be.
Yeah, you reveal.
Okay.
Because you have to show that it's a non-creature, non-land.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, so he's going to cycle a desert. Oh, he almost drew from his opponent's deck. That would have been no bueno.
And then I'd be like, I mean, I'm sorry, but judge.
Yeah. Now, blue player does have Torrential.
Oh no, this game's pretty much 100% his.
Okay, so he's going to sacrifice, blow up the Azcanta.
Okay. I mean, sure.
I guess you let that happen. You can tap it for blue mana now.
Float it
Float a blue mana, and then go get yourself another basic land.
before he goes to another phase.
See if you want to do something with it.
Yeah. Response: float a blue. Go search for another blue.
Yeah, right. He could have disallowed the trigger, but that would have been a shitty trigger to disallow.
Yeah, we don't disallow that.
Oh wow, I was about to say, I thought red player didn't have any more basic lands in his deck. That would have been really funny.
Get fucked.
So both players are going to shuffle up. Red player is sitting at 2. This makes you wish we had more man lands in standard.
They're gone.
I mean, yeah.
Wandering Fumarole was the last man standing. Look,
Right.
I don't play standard anymore because everything I touch gets banned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wrong.
Savage.
Oh gosh. I hope you guys are enjoying this great, lovely Scarab versus Scarab matchup.
Yeah, right.
It's just the
For
best.
First person who gets any creature on the board.
But it's not. But like, blue has been in control the entire time, and red just didn't know it until he realized that the blue player had literally a fistful of counter spells.
Blue player just needs to deal 2 damage to him.
His opponent did 18 to himself,
I know. Literally 18.
and he's playing super safe now. He's doing what I do when I'm playing modern, and he's playing too safe. He needs to play a little aggressive here. He needs to get a creature on the board, even though your opponent has a million.
Alright, so now he found an Essence Scatter, so now he's going to pass.
Oh god.
Maybe if someone lands like a Planeswalker, that would do it.
Okay.
Okay, so red player has 2 Scarab Gods in hand. He's got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 mana. He can try and deploy both.
That he can. Let's see.
Alright, so first try.
Counter it.
100% counter it. With the
Essence Scatter.
Yeah.
Then he plays another spell, and then you just negate it.
Yeah.
Or you can Vraska's Contempt it. Either way.
Alright.
Essence Scatter. Your opponent plays no counter spells.
Okay,
Okay,
so he's
fair
still holding on to the commit. He's going to pass.
He wants to try to memory, I think, here. I think that's what the red player's trying to do, is memory.
Yeah, but that would be really bad because then he shovels in
All
all this
this.
stuff and he might give the blue player the Scarab God on top. So he's going to cycle another...
Another...
Desert.
He gets into the land. Like,
To be fair, milling out is now a concern for the red player if he doesn't ever get this commit into the graveyard.
I know it's very confusing for everybody to chat. Red player has blue sleeves. The blue player has red sleeves.
Yeah, right.
I got thrown off. You were like, for the blue player. I was like, what are you talking about? He hasn't drawn that many cards.
Okay, so he's going to attempt to eternalize the champion. Now, you may disallow that trigger
Hell yeah, you can.
if he wants to.
I mean, he's got 5 mana left open. If you disallow it and he doesn't have any counter spells, that just signals that you can win the game. All right, he's going to let it happen. Draw 4. Discard 2?
He discards 4.
Oh, discard 4. He's got it doesn't matter. He has 900 cards in his hand.
I think it's discard 4.
I think it's discard not 4. I think it's discard 2. Or is it equal to its toughness?
Oh, yeah, it is
To its
discard 2. You
2?
draw cards equal to his power, and then you discard 2.
Okay, so he draws 4, discards 2.
Yeah.
Discard the lands. You don't need them at this point.
Yeah, right?
You're not playing like modern blue-white control, so like you don't need this many lands.
Yeah, right. But now he still has over
No, yeah, he has like 9 cards in his hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 10. He has to discard
Well,
3.
I was
He's not going to hold on to that Harness Lightning. It's not doing a damn thing.
hell no. That's the first card I get rid of. Like, all right, well, at my turn, Pat, get rid of this Harness Lightning and anything else that does that.
Yeah, right. Harness Lightning land. Maybe he only has
Harness Lightning land, and now he has 7 cards in his hand.
Yeah.
We miscounted. There was 1 less card in his hand. Okay, blue player draws, and it's his own Field of Ruin.
Okay, now he could Field of Ruin the land.
Pop his flip land.
Yeah, pop his flip land, and then,
then
he doesn't have a way to gain any more
And then
life.
your deck gets shuffled because you have to look for a land, and then hopefully the Scarab Guide goes on top when you draw your card next turn.
Yeah, right.
1, 2, and we're gonna pop. We're gonna hit. Yep, there you go. Good job.
Killing it. Now he's probably going to sacrifice the 4/4 in game 4, but like, man,
Nope, didn't
You
do
did?
it.
Wow.
Holy shit, I would have done it.
Jesus.
The 4/4 is not doing you any. He's checking his deck. He's all out of lands now. You see that? That's his
No,
deck.
he's
That's his
got
deck.
lands, but he's got like 20 cards left on his deck, and his only threat is this 4/4 that gets killed by a.
I like to point out it's been 20 minutes already.
Jesus.
There are 30 minutes left in the round.
I mean, that's fair.
No, it's not. This is not how this game's supposed to go.
I mean,
Blue's had this game for 10 minutes.
I don't think he's had it for 10 minutes. He has to play around. He has to think that his opponent has non-creature counterspells, but like.
How many lands do you have? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands?
That's fair. Alright, so he's going to attempt to Vraska's the Eternalized Champion.
For 4?
To
Gain 2. He goes to 22. Champion Wits gets exiled.
Yep.
For Red to win this, there has to be a miracle.
Well, no, he just has to draw into his non-creature counterspells, which he will eventually. He drew another Harness Lightning.
Which is not what he needs.
He's got an Abrade as well. Lol. So his only threat now is the Scarab God, and somehow getting that commit in the memory to commit to memory in the graveyard.
Like if he can commit something, or if his hand is too big, just throw the commit to memory in the graveyard and then cast the memory.
I thought he was going to throw it in there, honestly.
That would
long time
have
ago.
been the correct answer.
He can also Eternalize this next Champion of Wits, which
He's going to cost 7.
Looks like it's what he's going for.
Goes to 5 mana. He has 5 mana left open after that. That is an Eternalized Champion of Wits chat, by the way.
Yep, so it's a 4/4. He's going to draw 4, discard 2, and I think he's getting close to like less than 20 cards left in his library.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention.
So he found another champion. He found another Glint Sleeve. He found a Magma Spray and a land.
This is the one reason why I wish we had walkie-talkies in there, so I could ask the judge to ask them how much your deck said. I think he's less than 15 cards.
Okay, so he drew 1. He did.
He's discarding Harness Lightning, and I think get rid of the Magma Spray.
He did 9 triggers from his.
It's
thing.
9. Starts with 7.
He starts with 7, so that's already 16. He's done this.
What else we gonna be
He's
discarding?
done this twice.
And he got rid of a Vraska's Contempt on top of the Harness Lightning as well. Didn't he already play a land this turn?
No, he
didn't.
He's done 9 triggers plus 8 cards here, which is 17 plus 7 is 24.
And he plays a Glint Sleeve Siphoner.
And he's got 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37.
Plus 7 cards in his hand.
No, I already counted the 7.
Plus the 2 on the wheel.
No, I didn't count the 2. So he's at 21 cards, I think. I think
it's lower than that,
so.
I'll take that as close as we can get.
All right, so Moment of Craving on the Glint Sleeve Siphoner.
Because it has menace, and that card's a fucking pain in the ass.
Well, he just doesn't want him to draw any extra cards, so
No,
he's going to
no.
gain 2, go up to 24.
Well, I don't think it's the drawing the cards that are the problem there. I don't think he wants him to attempt to try to win the game.
And now he's going to attempt to Vraska's.
All right, here we go. Do you got a counterspell?
Let's see.
Well. Next time on Dragon Ball Super. No, it resolves. It looks like
it. Result? All right,
Yeah.
so he's going to gain 2 more up to 26. Blue player's going to untap. Red player had to discard again a Magma Spray. He's got 4 mana up just for that commit. All right, let's see what blue player drew. Blue player still has the Torrential Gearhulk.
He's gonna pass. Draw a pass. He literally is part of Team Drago.
I mean, to be fair,
Stop. We need to get him a shirt. He's part of Team Drago now.
Yeah, right. To be fair, he's still like doing good.
Honestly, the blue player is incomplete. I mean, blue-black is in control of the game. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, right.
But at the same time, he's not. He's pumping the brake instead of hitting the gas. He has the win.
Okay, so he lets him draw 2 and discard 2. So he draws 2 lands. He's probably just going to discard
Can I
those
get
2
it?
lands.
I want a walkie-talkie. I need to know how many lands there is. Cards he has left.
I think it's.
He's gotta be, like,
now
10.
it's less than 20.
No, it has to be way less than 20. He's got 7 energy, by the way. There's no way there's no energy payout for him.
There's ether hubs.
Yeah.
Go find out.
I want to ask.
I'm just walking around.
Can you find out how many cards are in each bag?
I can't ask those questions.
Oh, that's true. They have to ask inside the
I
game.
know, he had to ask the church. But anyway, he's drawn. He's like 5 cards left in his deck, and I can't tell from this angle.
Yeah, he's got less than 20. I know he's got less than
I'm
20.
trying to see if he's going to deck out anytime soon.
Yeah, you probably will.
This is game 1. We're 25 minutes left in the round.
It is control versus control.
I'm so bored.
Savage.
Okay, so I'm only bored because I know that blue already has the win.
Okay, so blue player got to Glimmer of Genius. He found another Glimmer in his own Argyl's Bloodfast.
Okay, so we've secured the game. I think he's just trying to burn as much time as he can.
I mean, to be fair, that is an option. But he has, if he's going to burn this much time, he needs to make sure he wins the game. You know what I mean?
How can you not win the game from there? Alright, we kind of a confirmation. There's like 15 cards left in the red player, blue sleeved deck.
Okay, so now we've got another Vraska's Content for the blue player. He is
And-
going to play out an Argyl's Bloodfast.
Yep, he says, "Sir, you drew a lot of cards. I would like to draw some cards.
I would like to join you.
I would like to join you. I've got like 30 cards left in my deck and you've got 15. I'd like to play catch up here."
Man, too bad you can't force him to draw. Okay, so
Ooh.
now, so here's what he's going for.
Okay.
He wants to
Yep.
commit.
Yes, and then he wants him to play counter to counter, and then he's going to memory in memory afterwards.
Right, but he doesn't care about the
Memory.
Bloodfast. He cares
He doesn't
about
care.
the memory.
Yeah. If he memory, what he needs to do right now.
He has the counterspell for memory. He actually like
No,
is okay.
he can literally play 2 Torrential Gearhulks and counter it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, if he goes Torrential Gearhulk targeting disallow, and then he goes Essence Scatter, then he goes Torrential disallow again.
Yeah, right.
You literally win.
I know. Now
It only took 35 minutes.
Yeah, right. Hey man.
Oh my god.
I told you it's
Oh!
a strategy.
I've been playing Control in Standard for the last 2 years. My games have never taken this long.
Okay, so memory costs 6. It is a sorcery.
Yeah, it's a sorcery. It has to happen on his turn.
5.
He casted.
No, he's going for the Scarab God now. Okay, so he disallows the Scarab God. Or
No, T-Hulk it. T-Hulk disallow.
No, he can't. He's got 2 Essence Scatters. He can't.
He's got.
T-Hulk.
He's got. Okay, what are we gonna do? Okay.
He's gonna
Glimmer.
Go first.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's a reasonable. I mean, he's got 1,000,000 mana up, so it's fine.
Okay, so he finds a Fatal Push and another Argos. I don't think he needs the Fatal Push because the champion costs 3, so he has to find a way to kill it. But then the Fatal Push can kill it on the other side.
Yeah. Is there a way for? No. He's taking the push? No, push on bottom. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna draw the Argos in an unknown. Yeah, champion of Wits.
No, he drew another push. He drew a different push.
So he just disallows the
Scarab God.
the Scarab God, and then as soon as he tries to go for memory, he just negates the memory.
Yeah, this is.
He's played the game perfectly.
This is textbook control.
He's played the game perfectly.
No, yeah, it's perfect. But like, there was a point in the game where he could have hit the gas just a little bit, and the game would have been over. We would be in game 2.
Yeah, but he doesn't care about making game 2. If he wins this game, his opponent can't win game 2.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah,
No. Take a drink of that water. You earned it.
yeah, right. Fucking killing it.
Counters that. Yep. He goes to main 2 and plays memory. He has to cast memory now.
He has to attempt to cast memory.
He has to do it.
Unless he wants to wait until he finds a negate in his hand to cast the memory.
Unless his negate is in the graveyard.
No, we haven't seen a negate yet. If he had seen
What
a
if he
negate,
doesn't
would
play
have kept
negate
it.
in the main board?
That would be
Hey,
unfortunate.
Look, I'm just telling you that it's a possibility.
It
Look,
is. He could be looking for he could have another memory, a commit to memory in the deck, which would be interesting if he did. Yeah, he's
okay,
gonna attempt to
try
cast.
He's gonna try to memory. It looks like 7 mana.
1, 2, 3.
Or is it
4.
6?
It's 6 mana.
6 mana memory. Torrential Gearhulk
No,
disallow.
he doesn't have the mana for trench. He just negates.
One- oh.
Right.
Negate. Pick it up.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, we got ourselves a game, boys.
All right, hold on. What's the text of memory say?
So memory is everybody shuffles their graveyard and their hands into the library and then draw 7.
But it's his main 2 and he's tapped out. So like,
Now he can just like land a Scarab God and like, I have a Scarab God.
or he just wait. It doesn't matter. Like he's got a million. Oh my god, this game is so dumb. That was actually the worst thing for him to do right there.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, guys, look. I'm going to go down to 10 cards. I'm going to memory. How much mana do you have left?
0.
None.
Yeah, right? Fuck. He could actually just like play out Torrential
You know
Gearhulks with no target and just like, meh.
You know that meme where the dogs in that had that house with the
Oh,
fire
this
all
is-
around
this
him?
is fine.
That is the red player right now. It's fine.
Yeah, right? Alright, let's see if blue player draws some action this time.
Nope. He drew all counters.
Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, that's...
Wait, I think I saw 2 glimmers in his hand. So like he's got gas. So
Yeah,
like
right.
he'll get there.
Oh, Torrential. Just,
There you go.
You literally just play it. There's nothing
Okay.
else
Field
to
of
do.
Ruin, I guess. Play a land. I mean, but the Torrential doesn't get haste. But
No, you just play
play
the
it
Torrential.
because you needed to. No, don't pass the turn.
Just
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? You could have
Why?
just played the Torrential.
Why? I'm gonna. Okay, there's only 20 minutes left in the round too. I like to point that out. It's been 30 minutes.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, he could have just played the Torrential and then, like, just protected with counter magic.
Oh god damn it! How much mana does he have? 1, 2, 3.
He had a negate, too.
He has 13
He's fucking
mana.
negate.
He has 13 mana. He would have had 7 mana left open.
Yeah, he has a fucking negate to, like, protect it, too. Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna give him a stern talking to.
Give him a stern target.
Now your opponent.
Can't use that.
No, well, hey, you want to pay 2 life? Are we gonna? Okay, we're gonna
Wait.
fatal push. Essence Scatter.
You're gonna negate that?
Why?
Why negate
That's not
that?
matter. That doesn't matter. Oh, I guess because he could flip it on the next turn and start
Alright,
getting
now he's
life
gonna
back.
attempt for Scarab God here.
This is when you're. Let's see. Scarab God.
It's gotta be an Essence Scatter. Or he's gonna...
Do we?
Yeah, he is Essence
1,
Scatter.
2. Essence Scatter.
Yeah.
Pass.
Wait, he's gonna... T-Hulk for
T-Hulk.
negate. T-Hulk for negate.
3, 4.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well.
He should have T-Hulk for fucking negate.
Okay.
And
Look.
that way he can't do anything on
Look.
his turn, and then he gets to upkeep and then do something else.
Did he? Well, my question is, did the blue player play Control when Torrential first came out and everyone was playing blue just for Torrential?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, because if he did, then he would just be slamming T-Hulk every time he drew it.
Well, he should have played T-Hulk then.
No,
and
he
then
should have played it. No, honestly, when the memory went off, it's like when his opponent was all tapped out, he should have played. He should have played it then. It would have been.
I have a 5/6.
No, it should have been over.
Yeah. What are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know anymore. That's 4 mana. Oh,
Okay.
Gonti. Okay.
Spicy.
Spicy meme.
Oh, Essence Scatter. Torrential Gearhulk disallow.
Torrential Gearhulk.
Negate, actually.
Torrential Gearhulk negate. Torrential Gearhulk negate.
He has 3 mana up. You got it. Okay. I'm like, Bruce, you gotta hit the gas.
You gotta do something.
You're no longer a blue player. I'm calling you by your name because you're making me angry.
Yeah, upset.
I am upset at you. This game was over. No,
Oh,
no,
let it go.
Bruce, no.
I'm very surprised. Well, his
If he-
opponent's going to draw a lot of cards. With
If
that
he loses
ability.
this game, that's why right there. That play right there.
Ooh.
Harness Lightning,
his
hit my
opponent-
champion wits, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring it back, and then
Well, he's going to
draw a whole bunch of
Then
cards.
he could have played T-Hulk then.
You gotta flash it in.
Like Garumba. He loses 2, loses a life, go to 1. This is his only Siphoner activation he gets. He found his own, looks like Gonti.
Can I? We need. Okay. Real reason we need walkie-talkies in here is so we can make sure we are correct with life totals.
Yell at him.
Bruce,
Actually,
why didn't you do it?
does blue player is going to attempt to eternalize?
Red player.
Red player is going to attempt it.
I know it's backwards because they're sleeves.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Wait, did he eternalize all of his champions?
No, Eternalize 3 of them. That's his 4th one.
So that's his only.
That should
there's
be his
only
4th one.
left.
Yeah, that should be his 4th one or 3rd. I'm not sure.
So he draws 4. He drew 3 lands and a Harness Lightning.
Oh wow, what a great draw.
And he has to discard 2. So
Discard
he
a
discards
land.
2 lands.
1 land
One
and a
Harness
lightning.
Lightning.
I mean, the lightnings aren't doing you any good in this matchup. Honestly, they're awful.
He's got a Vraska's Contempt.
Vraska's Contempt is not terrible.
Right. Is he attempting? Okay. 3, 4. 4 mana for his own Gonti?
I'm going to try to Gonti you. Would you like to Torrential Gear Hulk now, sir? Finally?
No,
1,
he's going to Essence Scatter.
2, Essence Scatter. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he draws Essence Scatter like it's his fucking business.
Yeah, right.
It's his job to draw that card. Essence Scatter you again?
Oh, fuck.
Does he have another one?
No, he's got Torrential.
I'm turning
now.
my head sideways, but I can't see it.
He's got 2 Torrentials in hand. He can Torrential the
Wait,
Essence Scatter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
He's going to cycle.
Cycle a land, draw a card. We're still in your end step, so hold on.
Oh, he found
drew
Fatal Push.
Yeah, well, wait.
Okay.
There we go. We get to push your untap.
Oh,
Oh,
he's gonna
cycle another
cycle
land.
again. He
Those
has
in the
push
graveyard.
and Vraska's
Push
Contempt.
your Siphoner. That's untapped. Yep.
And then he can
And Vraska's Contempt. Your
no, he needs 4 mana. He needs 4 mana.
sorry. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
Vraska's Contempt. Hit your blocker. That's up. Play a torrential, kill you. Okay. We're just trying to have the longest game ever. That's all this is.
Mm. I mean, he can attack for 6, but like it's not going to go through.
Chat, can I get an F for my time?
Press F for respects for our time.
Yeah, dude, this game has taken 10 minutes longer than it should have.
I mean, he's attacking for 6.
Okay, he's getting there for some damage, boys. Let's see if it happens. Probably not. We're gonna blow up a land on your side of the field because we're gonna
No, he's going to Vraska's.
4.
Yeah. He Vraska's the champion. Now he has no more champions of wit. So he gains 2. Goes to 24. Unless his opponent wants to fizzle it with his own spell.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, he's
Nope. 1, 2.
2 for cycle.
Cycle in.
He drew a red spell.
Nope. All right. That's gonna. I think that's his last champion of wits.
That was his last champion. All he has left in his deck are Scarab Gods and Siphoners.
Yeah.
And so he goes back down to 22.
Yeah. I just don't see it. Okay, he's going to pass his turn back to blue player. And are we going to T-Hulk finally? No,
No.
Hieroglyphic Illumination.
Hieroglyphic Illumination.
Draw
two.
some cards. 1, land. Was that a land?
I'm not sure.
Because if that's land, that should be the last of his lands.
Well, his non-basics are in there. He drew land Fatal Push.
Land, push, land. That's what he drew. He passes.
Jesus.
I'm glad I can look at the time, because if you would tell me how much time is left, I would tell you you're a liar.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 13 minutes left in return. In round.
Alright, so Fatal Push,
Push.
the Siphoner.
He is playing. I mean, he's playing this correctly, but he just.
Yeah. His opponent, I don't think, has any basic lands left in his deck, so he can actually start using these fielder runes to start blowing up his lands.
And he won't get anything back in return.
Yeah.
It's just smart at this point.
Why did you put the land in the graveyard? Bruce? What are you doing?
That land can't go in the graveyard.
Go get him. Ask him why he's putting his land in the graveyard.
He looked at me and shook his head. He was like, "My bad." Lol.
Come on, Bruce, start blowing up lands.
Because so the entire reason I normally would never go over there and interrupt the match, but that
You
just
don't put a
can't.
land
That
in.
can't happen.
And there's
So
nothing caused him to put that land in the graveyard.
I went over and said it, and the judge looked at me and was like, "No, that's fine. You can interrupt that for a second." And
Okay,
get in
so
there."
2 Moment of Cruelty go to the bottom. He finds a Glimmer and a Hieroglyphic Elimination.
Because him putting that land in the graveyard is actually illegal, so like, he can't do that. So
Can't do that.
it's yeah, it wasn't like I was like ruining the game board or anything, so it was fine for me to interrupt. But,
Keeping the correct game state. All right, so Torrential and Field. Draws Torrential land. Draws a card. Finds a Disallow. Okay, so we got double
Okay.
counter magic.
We've got so much counter magic that if you don't play Torrential Gearhulk soon, I'm gonna lose my mind.
All right, so Canyon Slew gonna cycle. He's gonna pass. Come on. Come on. He can't remove everything.
You can have a
Literally can't remove everything.
What's he got? The red side has 3, 6, 9, 10.
Okay, so he found another Disallow.
Okay, red side has 17 mana and the right side has 19.
All right, he cycled again. He found another Gonti. That Gonti's
Countered.
not gonna hit the board.
He's got 3 T-hooks in his hand.
That's true. That's less he hope.
Holy shit. Somebody's yelling out there?
Yeah, they are.
They're upset.
I think you can. Okay.
Okay. Guys, I like to let you know. It took 40 minutes to play a T-Hulk.
3, 4, 2 blue mana.
But you know what? It only takes 1 to win the game.
Yeah, you're fucking killing it. So Essence Scatter.
He's going to attempt to Essence Scatter.
We're gonna Disallow. So Disallow goes off.
Yes. Does he have another counter spell in his hand? No. At this point, you look at the time clock and you just say, "I pick it up. Let's go to game 2."
No. He has to pick a spell to play. So he plays a Essence Scatter.
No, I'm talking about the red player.
Oh,
Like at this
okay.
point, you just look at the clock and you go, "Okay, I have under 10 minutes. I just pick it up and let's go to game 2, and I'll try to win game 2 and get a tie."
Yeah, Alright, so still on the red player's turn. He has 11 energy. Or sorry, 10 energy. He's gonna attempt to Vraskus.
Play another torrential, counter it.
This is something. Well, he has a Disallow in his hand.
Well, how much mana is that? 6?
He's
9?
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana.
I think there might be one at least this one.
If there's 9 mana, he can play another torrential, target negate, and then like
If his opponent plays a counter spell, you just
disallow.
disallow it,
Yeah.
and then you win.
It's true. He's gonna let it go through.
Okay.
His opponent gains 2 life up to 3. He's gonna try for another torrential. Torrential for disallow. Stare at your opponent. Literally, no, that's what happens. Well, no, what are you doing? Stop. Hold on.
What?
Oh, he did it before he picked a card.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
But he still gets to pick a card.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't resolve.
No, the trigger still goes off. He still gets to play a card.
That's it?
Yes. You can't stop a trigger. He didn't disallow the trigger from torrential.
Fuck, you're right.
It's too late now.
Too late now. Way past that. They can't go back now.
Yeah, right.
I need to tell the
So
judge that
torrential
they can-
for disallow and just stare at your opponent. Oh, he's actually not
I'll get Jason in between when they're siding, and I'll ask him to go over there and talk to him about it.
Is that a disallow removal spell?
Yeah, that is.
Disallow. He has his own commit to memory. No.
This game's never gonna end.
Okay,
Jesus.
he draws a card. Jesus.
We have a ruling question to ask Jason.
Okay, so it's gonna be in a braid. Maybe. So he's got double Vraskas, a braid, magma spray, and harness lightning. Our blue player has double disallow and a commit. So magma spray does 2 damage. Okay. And he's gonna attempt to abrade. This is when you counter the abrade. right. We're gonna harness lightning. Gains 3, puts 4 into it, so he loses 1 energy overall.
Okay. Yeah, you were correct on the whole Veroscos hitting the
Yeah.
potential. I have the.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that.
So then we're gonna disallow again. And
Oh, we
finally,
have- are we
last
finally-
card
are we
in
fin-
hand, and he's finally gonna win the game because he has the commit.
Okay.
Oh god. And
Okay.
that'll do it.
That's game 1. All right, guys, we're gonna take a. Hold on a second. Actually, if you look right behind you, that green number, there is 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in green in turn 1. And so we have
So red player has 6 minutes to win 2 games. To win.
actually just to win 1 to get a tie.
Yeah. That was a beating.
I feel like I just ran a marathon. Fuck.
This standard. Don't you love it?
You know, sometimes it's fun, but you know, Jesus.
Cheese and rice. Oh, see, he built this deck, and he's using a guide to figure out what to take in. And
I
what
mean, to be
take out.
fair, that's not illegal.
That's not illegal. I think it's funny the guy just built the deck and he's trying to win with it.
Hey, you know what?
Against Bruce, who plays blue-black all the time. Bruce did a very good job in that game.
Well,
he navigated very well.
He played it correctly, but like, he could have won that game like
Maybe.
25 minutes ago.
Maybe.
No,
To be
not married.
fair-
Okay, he did not know what was in the opponent's hand, but at the same time, like you have to acknowledge the fact that there was a point in time where he had 2 torrentials in his hand, and he could have played 1 just to see if his opponent had anything else. And then on the next turn, after his opponent, at the end of his opponent's turn, then it's his turn. Then he slams the other teal, and he just wins the game there.
He could have, but
He played it slow and steady to win the race. Because I understand that. I respect
he-
it as a control player, but at the same time, this is the same thing you guys get on to me for not swinging with my man lands. I'm over here playing Jeskai control, and they're over here like, hey, why'd you swing with your man land? I was like, hey man, I was holding up for some counter magic, you know, I was being safe. But you know what? Being on this side of the table, fuck that. Go over the kill. Oh.
I will say this: Richard did play the game very well.
Oh, no, they
there
both
may
played.
have been an opportunity for him to try and speed it up, but he didn't have to. And
No,
because
he
he didn't have
did,
to.
yeah.
Now he's got his opponent down to having 5 minutes to win a game just to tie,
Yeah, no. I mean, he's in the correct situation here.
and none
But-
of them slow played.
No, we only had one issue with one of them doing something that was actually illegal by accidentally putting a land in the graveyard. So
Yeah, but that's easy to fix.
there were some missed triggers, but again, those are missable, so
Yeah.
nothing we can do about that.
Nothing we can do.
Also, there's not like I can't just like radio a judge, but like, hey. The judge was just knocked on the window. It was like, hey, and he showed me 4 fingers and was like, okay, I got 4 minutes.
Yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 minutes to.
Red player needs to win a match in 4 minutes.
And he's burning through his clock.
Yeah. Just like you can see the clock. I was like, yeah, this is great. He's like,
Very
that,
good.
that
very
is
good
the
setup.
that's the entire reason why they put a door with a window in the stream room.
That's
and
completely
I
fair.
asked her, she was like, oh, we're putting the timer up there.
All
So,
right, so-
one's going to 6 and one's at 7.
Yep. Blue player's gonna mulligan. He did have a black land and,
I mean,
and a.
it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for Bruce to kind of play a little bit slower. Not slow play, but to
No,
play
don't
slower.
slow play, yeah.
I'm just saying that it is people do
To
it.
be fair, neither of these decks get turned on until they have 5 mana.
Yeah.
He had a black land and a gifted Aetherborn. He just didn't have another mana to go along with it. Now he's got mana here, and he's definitely going to keep. Let's see what his scry. Oh, immediately to the top. Oh,
Land.
He put in.
No, that was in there.
Oh, that's the red black land. It
Yeah,
just
that's-
looked white for some
It's
reason.
yeah. I was waiting for him to like just play one of of the sun. I'm just like,
Killing it. All right, so he's got mana up for a Essence Scatter for this Warlord Virtuoso. The red player is going to try and play.
oh yeah, Essence Scatter. Don't let him play
Not
anything.
having none of that.
I swear he gets paid to play Essence Scatter every game. Every time you play Essence Scatter, you get $1.
All right, gifted Aetherborn. It's a 2/3 with Death Touch and Lifelink. Let's go.
That card is going to try to win me the game right now.
Yeah, right. His opponent does have a Glitzy Siphoner and has a Doomfall with a Scarab God and a Commit
Oh,
to Memory.
Doomfall, not a
And a Supreme Will.
Hailfire?
He has that Supreme Will as well.
Yeah. That Supreme Will was hot business last game.
It did its job.
It was hot business last game.
Okay, so we've got Get the Aetherborn versus
Glint Sleeve Siphoner.
Glint Sleeve. So he's going to attack for 2. He's going to gain 2, and his
Yep.
opponent's going to lose 2.
Wah!
All right. So blue player's going to pass the turn. He's going to
Swing in for zone 2.
take 2 down to 20.
18 to 20. What a wholesome game match we're having here.
Yeah, right.
He gets to untap and just literally keep ahead by 2 the entire
right.
game.
The blue player still has a commit, so I was about to say if the red player tried to play... Oh, the red player's missed a land drop.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Blue player has not, though. So another attack for 2, put him to 16.
And put him back to 22, and then he's going to
never-
play commit.
Never mind. He's going to commit it 2 to the top. He's going to pass the turn. It was good on blue player for not trying to counterspell that commit.
Yeah, he's...
No, he lost 1 down to 17 for Glint Sleeve.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to see a Duress.
Duress. I want to see your hand, son.
And I think this is going to draw out a negate.
Oh my god.
It didn't draw out the negate. Very surprised.
Double T-Hulk in his hand, so like he knows it's coming.
Yeah, this is true.
Like at this point, I think you just slam a T-Hulk.
You can...
His turn, he has a land in his hand already, and he can slam a T-Hulk.
Well, he's got an Essence Scatter, which is why he put Bruce's Gifted Aetherborn on top of the commit.
Yeah.
Now he's going to attempt a Doomfall, which he's going to get a Torrential Gearhulk. It's going to get exiled.
And then on his turn, he slams a T-Hulk on the board.
Yeah.
No, like...
Torrential, he doesn't have anything to cast with it that he wants to cast.
that's fine. That doesn't matter. Like, okay, I'm going to take 2, go to 16. Then on my turn, I swing at you and I hit you in the face.
Well, he's got a Scarab God to block. That's the only issue.
Oh, man.
Killing it. Draws a card? Oh,
Yep,
Gifted
gets a
Aetherborn. Okay.
Aetherborn's actually not terrible here.
We can play Gifted Aetherborn and block.
We swinging? We're swinging. We're getting there for 5. It's 5, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
He could play golden. He could play the golden card and then play the Gifted Aetherborn.
Ooh, yeah. Let's do it. No, he wants to play Aetherborn first.
Okay.
I respect that. The opponent was tapped out. He wants the Aetherborn to stick so we can get...
His opponent did not have a zombie, so Bruce did not lose any life.
Yeah.
He has Essence Scatter and double Supreme Will. His opponent is thinking about exiling the...
They are in time, by the way.
Right, go tell Jason. Or ask Jason if he's called time in their own game.
Mask.
Okay, so he's
We are in time and we are on turns. We just don't have a way for them to tell us how many turns they're on right now.
Well-
I think they have red dice, the big red foamy dice, but they don't have them with us right now. I don't know where they are. I'll ask Jamie later.
Oh, he lost a lot. He eternalized the Whirler Virtuoso during his upkeep, so he got to scry 1.
Oh, are they signaling how much time that is?
No,
Without
that's
that?
his energy. You need to make sure they know that they're on turn.
No, they do. I yelled at Jason, and Jason said they knew. So
Okay, so an attack for 2. It's going to put Bruce to 13. Bruce is going to untap.
oh, they're keeping track of it over there.
Okay, so now
Oh.
turn 1.
That was turn 1. Okay, he was turn 0, so this is turn 1.
Yeah. Alright. Bruce is going to draw a card. Finds a blue-black desert. He can play the golden denial thing to give everything -2/-2, but all it kills off is the Siphoner. It doesn't kill off the eternalized Virtuoso. He might be better off just cycling this.
What is
land.
that card in his hand?
It's
Not that one, the other one. The like yellow bordered.
Oh, it's the golden demise.
What's that here?
It gives all creatures -2/-2, and then if you have the city's blessing, and instead it just gives -2/-2 to your opponents.
Alright, so we're still on turn 1. Bruce has not passed the turn yet.
No, he is deciding what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Now that he has 2 creatures, he can block this Gifted Aetherborn. This Gifted Aetherborn and the other creature can block this Glint Sleeve. This 4/4 will get blocked by the T-Hulk.
Yeah.
If the Scarab guy comes by, this Gifted Aetherborn is going to jump in front of it.
And trade, yeah.
Yeah.
He passes, so they're on turn 2 actually.
Yep.
Oh, well, hold on.
Make make sure they know they're on turn 2. I hope they flip the dice over. Yeah, go tell them they're on turn 2. If he put turn 1 on his turn, they're on turn 2 now.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, so they know they're on turn 2.
Yeah, I told Bruce to turn it over.
Alright, so we're going to see if Vraska's content on the Gear Hulk. So that is going to exile the Gear Hulk. Red player is going to gain 2 life.
This is a matter of him either getting a tie or him losing. So I understand why he's trying to think a little bit longer about this, but at the same time,
Oh yeah.
it's gotta be some type of quick. But
Yeah. He's just going to
gonna-
attack
I
with
mean,
the
yeah, he-
Siphoner?
yeah,
Because if,
Siphoner gets in there because it
if
has
this has Menace.
yeah.
Yeah, he's counting. If he only attacks for 2 every time, he's not going to win.
No, he has to kind of swim with everything every turn.
He has to swing with something more threatening. So, well, I guess
He's gonna do 2 for now.
Take him to 11.
They know what turns they're flipping a die. It just happens to be off the screen. So they're
Turn
now
3.
they're now on turn 3.
Yep,
Yes,
so Richard's going to untap. Or, I don't know why I keep calling him Richard. It's Bruce.
Bruce.
Bruce untaps. Draws a
And
card.
it is now turn 3. Yep.
He finds 8.
He does get last turn. So if his opponent doesn't kill him on the next turn, he wins the game.
Yeah. Which I don't see how his opponent is going to do 15 unless he
You
bounces.
mean 11?
Yeah, 11. So this is 6. Actually, he has lethal on board, but can Bruce stop it?
Bruce can block one. That's all that matters.
Well, he's got a commit in his hand, so he can put this Aetherborn on top of the library.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if he can play one creature, if he can draw out the commit can't even be played right now.
Well, it can be played this next coming turn. So
Yeah. He's gonna pay
he
the
makes,
3 energy.
He makes a Thopter. This
Yeah.
is turn 4.
Let's see. Okay,
He found
so
a Torrential.
Turn 4 here.
Well, Torrential for Vraska's is lethal, but he's got an Essence Scatter to stop that.
Yeah. And he's just in a pickle. Whatever he does here, it might get countered. So like he has to be careful. Commit. Attempting to commit and 4 mana counterspell.
No, he's gonna look for a counterspell.
Glimmer. Draw. Look at the top 2. If it's not a counterspell, put him on the bottom and draw 2.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he's doing.
You need to negate here.
Did you find it?
Nope.
He found a Glimmer and something else.
I can't tell. It takes both of them.
Oh, he found the negate!
Oh, shit!
Oh shit, son. That's
Good. That should be it.
That's it.
Because he doesn't block. He can't block the Glint Sleeve Siphon. He blocks the Whirler Virtuoso, and he doesn't.
Or he
lose
blocks
the
the
game.
Scarab God.
Or the Scarab God. He literally trades the Scarab God and wins the game.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
Woo!
So
2-0 and goes to 40.
Blue player
56 minutes.
56 minutes, but blue player is gonna take the game. That Golden Demise probably wasn't the best card to bring in, but I understood why he did it. You know, that's
God.
control versus control. When they both have like 1 win condition, they have to stick on the board.
Well, no, blue player has multiple win conditions.
Well, okay, so blue player's win conditions are either Torrential
Yeah.
or Scarab God. That's it. He doesn't have a Planeswalker that we saw. It may have one in the sideboard.
Torrential, Scarab God, Glint Sleeve Siphon.
If he put the Siphoners in.
True.
He doesn't. We didn't see a Planeswalker in his sideboard. We didn't
Nope.
see any other like we didn't see like the Elder Dinosaur that is hexproof, or we didn't see anything else like that in
Yeah.
the sideboard. For the red player, I mean,
Scarab God.
like it's the Grixis Energy. It's like the Grixis Energy Scarab God deck, and like
It's
been played a lot. And
It's good, but it's not.
No,
It's
no,
not
I
as
mean,
good
it-
as blue black.
It is one of the better decks in the format.
Yeah.
Like it's been played
It
a lot at
holds
SCG
up.
tours, and there's
Yeah.
articles and everything
Yeah.
like that. I mean, we saw him looking at an article just during the sideboarding, so he could figure out what to do.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the game took so long for the first game, and he got down to 1. Like I think if the red player had a little bit more life to contend with, he probably would have been able to maybe win that game.
It took him 49 minutes for the first game.
But it took them forever to do through the first game, and then like Bruce just happened to have, like, you know, if you slam enough T-Hulks at someone and they don't have
Wait,
counter
wait.
magic.
It's not just the T-Hulks. It was the fact that his opponent memoried so he could draw more cards.
Right, so, like, but the
The
opponent...
memory
had that
was good for the red player, but at the same time, it was actually just bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, the problem is that, like, if you... The red player, that's his game plan, is, like, hopefully run my opponent out of, like, options, and then, like, memory myself because I've run myself out of options, and then, like, hope my cards are just better quality than my opponent's cards whenever they redraw.
Yeah.
But the problem is that he didn't draw any counter magic, one, during his new 7, and the blue player just drew, like, 3 Torrential Gearhulks with counter magic backup.
Yeah.
And so it's like, if you just have removal spells, it's not enough to kill the Torrentials. You need actual counter spells.
Yeah, I agree.
And
It's
so,
just
like,
it was brutal to watch because it was just like, play a card, counter it.
It was a lot
Play
of,
another card, counter it again.
It was
Wait
a-
5 turns,
yeah, right.
counter another spell. Like, it was just like,
it was a lot of draw go, and that's kind of like,
oh, get that man a Team Drago shirt.
yeah, right.
Because he's a goddamn inductee.
It's not exciting Magic to watch when it's like Drago, but like if you're really into like those, you know, like chess kind of matches where it's
That
like
was- yeah.
whoever blinks first wins, like it's a cool match then.
It was cool to watch, but at the same time there were 2 points in that game where it was just like, all right, you have the win, and then you just waiting for him to put the foot down, and then he just didn't do it. But
Well, and so like Bruce had those opportunities and the red player had those opportunities, and it's just Bruce knew when to take his opportunities, and the problem is the red player, he may have just built the deck today, but you could definitely tell like he had a little bit of experience with control, but not with that type of control.
yeah, that
So,
control is
like,
really specific.
If he had had maybe like more games under his belt playing that deck, he may have been able to eke out like the game 1 win.
Yeah.
But there you go. So we're gonna go ahead and take a very short break.
It'll probably be like a minute and a half because
Reasons.
rounds are probably about to be posted already.
And then whenever we come back, we'll be on round number 3. So stick with
Maybe
us.
it won't be control versus control.
Oh, God.